Okay, so welcome back to my reactions to the Sandman. Today we are going to be watching episode 5. In the last episode we went to hell, and I was wrong about everything. I literally, throughout the entire episode, kept thinking I knew it was going to happen, and I was constantly wrong, so, which is good. I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, the show, it was weird, because it was an anticlimactic ending, in that there wasn't, somebody did die, but there wasn't, the character that we followed, Rosemary, didn't die, which is kind of anticlimactic, and yet it shocked me more than pretty much anything else on the show has, which, I don't know, I've said it before, I'm repeating myself a lot, but what's amazing me about this show is that it does have a continual storyline, but it also is somewhat episodic, in that every episode we are meeting and following different characters. And I have been incredibly invested in every single one of them. And they're wildly different. Like, the episode 3 was the heartbreaking love story. Last episode was just following this kind woman. We also went to hell. Those were separate stories. But following this kind woman. There was the Cain and Abel story, which I still have playing about in my head. I don't even think that was the main focus of that episode. But I don't know. That's the one that's in my, all of them, I become incredibly attached to, and I care in the space of, most of the episodes have been less than an hour, and so I'm assuming that's what's going to happen in this episode, but I've been wrong about everything. I don't even know what this episode's going to be about. Probably about trying to get the ruby, because last episode, Morpheus, I keep wanting to call him Dream, he found the ruby, but John had altered it, so assuming that he is still going to be trying to recoup that item. So, I guess, yeah, let's go.
Let's be nerdy, babe. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy. Let's be nerdy, babe. Let's be nerdy, babe. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy, babe.
Intense music. Are they gonna have a different adjective for the type of music at the beginning of every episode? Yeah, we're still in the same room where he found the ruby. Okay, this episode's just called 24/7. They've all had really poetic titles. This one doesn't look particularly poetic.
We gotta get you out of here. Wake up!
Gosh, Patton Oswalt. Blah, blah, blah.
I'll be right with you.
Okay, see, John still makes me so nervous. I suppose he should. He's the villain, right?
How are you doing today?
Bet.
How am I doing?
Is Bet gonna die? Stop predicting death.
Better than I have is my secret.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
He just keeps showing everybody all of his business.
Well, can I get you a cup of coffee?
Everyone's being so kind to him, and I'm so worried. Where is he? He's in Buffalo, New York, right? She does not sound like she's from Buffalo. Not that it matters. People can be from all over the place, but...
Coffee, Lindy?
Yeah.
Oh.
The framing of this shot is kind of horror movie-esque, like we're watching her where she can't see, which makes me nervous. Everything makes me nervous! Also the music.
By yourself, Lindy.
What's that about? Again, the framing of these shots, the way they're shot, makes me, that's so horror movie-esque.
Hey.
A lot of my students have this phone. Jealous of this phone.
With you. Around midnight, and
I have another gay lady?
So, of course, I should at least pretend to be a grown-up and call her myself.
Pretending to be a grown-up sucks. What is wrong, Bet? What's going on? Something's freaking Bet out.
Yes, Judy and Don. I'll make a note.
Bet, what's wrong? What's wrong, Bet? Communicate it with me now so I don't have to be stressed.
Yeah, I don't wear them very often.
Oh, you should. It looks good on you.
Right now, what this feels like to me is like setting up a play, like a one-act play or something with one set. Like we're introducing all the characters. So we've introduced
I'm not being nice. I just...
Donna? No, wait, Donna's the girlfriend.
You're gonna get this job.
We're introducing this man, the cook, Bet, and her, whose name I forget. I think Donna's her girlfriend. Judy.
Coffee's ready.
And then there's going to be some inciting incident, and I'm scared of
I'll
it.
just refill these creamers.
I'm Mark, by the way.
And I'm gay. So.
Yeah.
You on your special day.
How do you remember, Beth?
Every single year. Well, how could I forget? You two are my proudest.
More characters.
What if she does have a sense about people?
She just tried to set us up.
How's work going?
You know, busy. Dowry supervisor.
I mean, that was funny, though. I like Bet, but
Right,
this
sweetie?
is...
How are you, Beth?
What did I get you?
John, what are you... Everything about this is making me nervous. Like, it's starting out calm, and it's...
Spinach salads.
Oof.
Spinach salad from the transfer to the burger.
Oh, you've been so disciplined. If that's what you want.
Everything... It's unsettling. This is very unsettling.
Vanguard fucking loves people like you.
They're from Vanguard?
That's the CEO.
Kidding. What's his name?
Dude, she's the CEO. He's the trophy husband.
You want me to introduce you?
Oh, assumptions, assumptions.
Happy endings.
That's because you know when to stop.
How do you mean?
Yeah.
And the trouble with stories is if you keep them going long enough, they all end in death. Don't they?
Oh, these Dutch angles, I don't like them.
Handsome.
Oh, God, don't do
No, of
this.
course I don't.
Then why did you call me that? Why did you lie?
See, lies do bother him, but not with Rosemary, apparently.
I don't know.
Don't you wish we could live in a world where we could say what we actually think?
See, that happy couple's gonna turn out to be miserable. He still hasn't ordered anything. So he's like, with a sweat spread
Spencer asked me a
honesty
question
throughout
and you
this
answered?
episode.
How's that look?
You care too much about what other people think.
Yes, because I'm not the boss.
That is...
We didn't order that. He didn't order that.
Oh, this is interesting.
You didn't, did you?
Thanks, Beth.
Oh, all that salt?
Hey, how many bars do
So
you have?
unsettling.
I don't think my
They're going through. She just doesn't want to hear from you.
Yeah, honesty just
I've got
like a
4 bars.
virus. Like a virus.
fuck you, dude.
Donna?
What is happening?
You want to wait a little while longer? I'll get you a menu.
Oh, it's a sense of foreboding that I'm feeling, and I don't know why. Nothing has happened, and I'm so scared.
You all know.
Not even. Just realized Morpheus hasn't been in this episode since the first, when Patton Oswalt was trying to
Like midnight.
wake him
and
up.
You all think I'd be so much happier if I just fucked a dude.
Bet did say that earlier. Yeah.
That doesn't.
That burger made you sick to your stomach, didn't it?
They're not gonna be able to leave, are they? Yeah, something's keeping them all here. I don't know. I feel like this is like his experiment.
Anniversary you two.
Experiment with honesty.
How are you on your special day?
Oh. They're... Huh. What was that? I'm sorry, that's weird. The loop, we're starting again.
Shipping. They want the distro list.
So, I don't even know what's happening. This is... It's not like a time loop, but it's... I don't know, like a consciousness loop?
You mean with you?
Kate?
Beth speaks very highly of you.
That didn't say anything. She said his name.
Marsh. Can you not even look at me?
So, yeah, there's something between her and Marsh.
Over. I can make us dinner.
So are they like exes or something?
Is Bernard gonna be there?
Talks when you come over. He doesn't talk when it's just me.
Bernard, her son, assuming?
And after dinner,
So she's old enough to have a son who was
he'll
at
go to
college?
his room and you could come to mine.
Well, because I like to have dinner with you and Bernard. And have somebody else to cook for a change. And after dinner, when you fall asleep in front of the TV, I like to go upstairs to your son's room.
What?
And I like fucking him.
What?
What?
Yeah, sometimes I let him fuck me.
How old is her son?
He's just a kid.
He's 21, Bet.
Okay, 21.
And he knows what he's doing.
But,
I didn't know shit when I was his age.
duh. Okay. Okay. Still don't like the idea of a grown man sleeping with a 21-year-old, but, okay, it's 21. I just felt a little sick to my stomach there for half a second. Okay.
Savvy, tell me about you. Your life. Are you married?
Again, like the way we, like everything is like we're, I mean, all cameras are very voyeuristic, right? Like we're watching, but the way this is framed, it's like we're secretly watching.
What?
That. Every girl I've ever dated.
Gosh,
When I met
being
Gary,
this
he was selling gym
honest in
memberships.
a job interview.
Turns out men don't actually love taking orders from women.
Not particularly,
Yeah,
no,
it's being
that's
sexy.
true.
Yeah, works good. You know? Busy?
Okay, I was wondering why they weren't showing the husband in that
Yeah,
shot.
Kate's got me on this new me.
He's just a kid.
Okay, yeah, I thought I saw some chemistry between her and Mark.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just found out that
Is it
somebody
Marsh?
was fucking my son.
I see the.
He's still a handsome guy.
I guess I just know him now.
Yeah, so she likes
What happens when she
pick
gets
up
to know
a
someone?
cute young
Once you get to
thing.
know Gary. Except me.
This is the most honest job interview in the history of time.
Which is
I love to eat, drink, fuck.
Apparently you're not so good at that
Kate
last
doesn't like to do
one.
any of those things.
Someone positive and fun who'll take care of you.
Someone positive and fun.
Yeah, I thought this is where
You?
I thought this is where
No.
Judy was going. Some flirting, but
Or, yes, I don't know. Someone
Oh.
who sees.
okay. No, she's into it. Like nothing scary has happened in this episode, and I'm so on edge. Like it's just okay. Yeah, she's flirting too.
Husband can see us.
He's gone.
Is he in the kitchen getting his dick sucked? If he is, then we've got like 3 pairs, right? Like, so this is, yeah, Mark and CEO, and we got Marsh and husband, and Judy and Bet. And then John, of course, just sitting there experimenting with them. It's like he's a scientist. Yeah. He's got his, like, rats in different sections of the maze, checking them all out. Yep, and there they are.
Reports are that the pandas.
Okay, so has it, like, spread? He's got just things and people mating all over the place? Honesty. Okay, so it's not just in this diner. He's like reset it globally?
I hate her.
I thought she was going to say that. I actually thought she was going to say that.
Last
And I was
night we were
worried.
Fighting.
Not much of a fighter, though.
Okay.
You're weak.
Okay. I don't like violence. What the? Oh. And there we go with death. Oh. Okay.
Oh, he tried to choke me.
Somebody call an ambulance.
Yeah. Don't say somebody. You pick one person.
Hurt anyone.
Yeah, and that's spreading as well.
I don't think it is you.
So he's just...
All I did was take away the lies.
Okay.
You all did the rest.
She's burning her writing? Is that what that is? What? Why? No, I don't want to see that. What? Why? Who? And what's happening? Why? No, What was the point of that? What the fuck was the point of that? Did you punch her in the face?
Pleasure and pain.
Oh, damn it. Why is this a thing that's happening? She's burning her hand. Move.
There is no...
I don't. Whole episode is very unsettling and it just culminated. What the fuck? Is that Bet? And she can be all burned up. Blood. Okay. Assuming Judy's dead somehow. Oh, this is gross.
How is this a better world?
Okay, just her arms are burned, but still. No, God!
Is he the future?
Oh!
You come
I hope
from
they didn't show that. I actually closed my eyes and didn't see it.
You walk the dust. Indeed. It is bound by
Are we getting the
wars and
fates
gods,
here?
Sour son of your mother.
Yeah, that's the crone. I saw her.
Look again. Tell me my future.
Is Morpheus awaken here, finally? The book ending the episode? Yeah.
So there's no TV and no one left to talk to.
Yeah, because you killed everyone.
What do you think you're doing? And your world.
Will the Sandman be able to undo this if he gets the ruby? Because, like, the whole world has just been decimated, apparently.
About him. How's Bernard doing?
Yeah, dreams
How's
are
your
not
writing
lies.
Your house in the
This is the truth of mankind.
Okay, this is an interesting follow-up to the last
Ruby
episode
is
where
hurting
he
me, John.
won the battle with Lucifer
It has
with
too
hope.
much of my power within it.
Of your powers, I will be the king of dreams.
King of
If you
Nightmares.
would rob,
Is that a horse? Nope, it is not a horse. It is... Okay, that's Morpheus. Interestingly, he said if he would rob a Dream Lord, not the Dream Lord, as if there are multiple Lords of Dreams.
Welcome home.
Oh.
Don't be such a baby, Johnny.
Little Oedipal dream there. This is the castle we saw, I think, in the first and second episodes.
It's my birthright.
It's okay. Like the robes flowing like that with the helm. That's a raven.
Your lies end now.
Hopes and dreams are not lies. Did you just crush the ruby?
I killed
It's the Matrix. What? That was his dream, I suppose.
you destroyed the ruby and released the power inside it. I would never have thought of that.
So the power then went
I'd
back
forgotten
into
just how much of myself I had
back
placed in the
into
jewel.
Morpheus. Hey, will Morpheus undo all of that? Sorry, even the way Morpheus holds his jaw. Oh, look at that cross above his bed. Not exactly a cross, it looks
Damage
somewhat
the ruby.
inverted.
Can you undo it?
Yes.
The ruby didn't do this. Tomorrow, the rebuilding will begin.
So it all happened.
In this realm and in mine.
Wow. So it's just like a worldwide pandemic of rage and letting go of inhibitions. What's this?
Big brother.
Okay, so that's one of the D's. Is that death? Or despair? Or, what was it? Doom? Doom was not one of them. Okay, there's death, despair. I know delirium is one. Death, despair, delirium, dream. I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting. Okay. I think that must be another one of the, well, I don't even think, because he said Big Brother. This episode was, like, it was really, really unsettling, and nothing happened really, like, alarming or scary until the end. And there was, like, that reset where he just wouldn't let them leave. I wonder what, because I thought he was just experimenting with the characters that were in the diner, and that's why he was keeping them there, to see what would happen. I guess, though, that's why. Because if it is throughout the world, he would still want people near him to see how it played out. I found myself trying to figure out his end game with this, right? Like, I understand, I obviously do not agree with the monster of this character, but I understand his thinking, oh, honesty will make things better. And then seeing everyone be completely open with no artifice and honesty, and leaving how it leads to incredible destruction. He's okay with that. What is he thinking would come out of this? What is his end? Does he think what only the strong would survive and then we would be better? Like, what? The end goal can't just be some people hurting themselves, unless his end goal, like, is it Wheel of Time again? Apologies for anybody here not from Wheel of Time, but is it like in a Shamael thing of just, I want existence to end. I'm tired of existing. So is that what that is? I don't know. Oh, but I was so tense, and it was different than the tension I felt in the last episode with Rosemary, because in that moment, in the last episode, I was really tense because I thought Rosemary was going to die. And I was very worried about Rosemary, specifically Rosemary. In this episode, I didn't even know what I was scared of. And even like the end, it wasn't like there weren't jump scares or anything. It wasn't like a I don't know. It built to something horrible. And there was only one moment I couldn't watch. I'll see what happens when I edit it to see if I actually have to. I have no idea if we watch those things go into our eyes, because I shut my eyes real tight. I do not handle gore very well. Other than, like, it didn't build to something like horror. It built to something horrible and horrific. But it had a horror vibe, and then it was horrific. I don't know if that makes any sense outside of my head. I know what I mean in my head, and I don't know if I'm wording it properly, because I'm not having, I'm doing this right after the episode. I'm not really having time to process my thoughts. Oh, speaking of horrific, though, there was a moment in there when I was very, very scared. When Marsh talked about going up to, with Bet's son. He's 21. It's still creepy. It's still creepy, but it wasn't what for a second, I was, like, I literally had that nauseous feeling you get in your stomach. That was like, oh, God, oh. Okay. So, just a lot of, hidden desires, hidden goals. Bet and Judy. Because Bet had some very heteronormative ways of expressing things at the beginning. Like, Judy could have any man in town. She didn't say anyone in town. She specifically said any man, but then she ended up making out with Judy. I don't know. I don't even know, like, to examine that all that well, because I do think the way it was described, the way John talked about it at the end, how Bet just wanted to be touched and feel loved. I don't think I think that was her desire. Her desire wasn't for a woman. It was to feel loved. Oh, and then, yeah, Judy having hit her. It's interesting how she talked in euphemisms. Like, she never said that until that last moment. And, like, there was just this moment of silence, and I thought, that's what it's going to be. She hit her. That's why she feels guilty, and rightfully so. Domestic abuse is awful no matter what the gender is involved. But yeah, like that I had that sense, this, like, there's a 10-second pause, maybe not even 10 seconds, where I was like, if she's gonna hit her, that's what it's gonna be. And that's why she left. And that's also why she doesn't want to call her parents. Yeah. I really thought Morpheus was gonna be able to undo it. I had, like, it's the way that stories work, the way that storytelling works. Obviously, for the sake of the world, I hoped that Morpheus couldn't do it, but I was very attached to those characters. Like, I really adored Bet, and the idea, I think she's dead, right? She stabbed herself in the eyes. I don't know, because I didn't actually see it happen, because I closed my eyes. But I'm assuming that she's dead. I wanted her to live, at least, and well, no, because I wouldn't want her to live and everybody else be dead, because, like, that's a recipe for post-traumatic stress disorder. But I wanted her to live, and I guess all of them maybe live having learned the lesson from, because it didn't have to be the whole world, but they could have if he could reset it, then they would have the memories of it and be better people, which would mean, though, that what John did actually did some good, and that's not exactly something. Oh, I don't know. Interesting thing about doing reactions this way. You get my half thought through thoughts. And yeah, it also means that I can't watch the next episode, and I really, really do want to, but I can't. But okay. Yeah, I don't even really know what to say after this one. This episode really kind of took me for a ride. What were your thoughts on this? What I think I've seen some people say that this was their favorite episode, and I don't know if I want to say favorite. It probably is the one I'm going to be thinking about the longest, which probably does mean favorite. I don't know yet, because obviously I haven't seen the whole season, but I know this is going to be playing in my head all day, which is going to be fun, because I'm a teacher. So yeah, so I'm doing this before I actually go to work. So yeah, what were your thoughts on this one? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my content and you want to support me, I do have a Patreon. It is linked in the description below, and I am so beyond grateful to all of my patrons. Your support, it does fuel this whole endeavor that I'm doing here, so thank you so very much. And with that, I am going to end this here. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye!